Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxton, technical trader at TheTechTrader.com. It's Thursday, December the 1st. These are the charts of the day, and as we do every Thursday, a quick review of the swing trades over the last month or so. Starting off with apps, as you see in front of you, after the explosive pop and run, and then pull back to test support at the moving averages, lateral price support as well. It's spiked right back up again, or at least curled back up. Having gone in the last week from about the 15.5 area to today's high over 19. The resistance and first target was 20.5 3/4, and then I'm looking at 25 longer term, maybe 30, 31. AVDL popped out, put a swing on it. It's coiled. It popped out again. This one looks real good. 11.5, 14, and even as high as 17 or 18 might be doable. Axsm exploded and it's pulled back for 3 days to form a little wedge. Looking at it on an hourly chart, you'll see what I mean. Looks more like a coil on the hourly. Looking at something like this. But pretty bullish in my opinion, and a breakout of this could run it into the low 80s, maybe even high 80s or 90. Keep an eye on that one. 90 was my original target when I first gave this to you way back in there. Up next is CECO, which popped out of a 1 month consolidation and then pulled right back. Unfortunately, we went long early, but the pullback steadied out, and I'm thinking the stock will resume its advance over the next couple of days. We'll see. The target's now 14, 15 zone. Well, CGC has been a swing trade of mine for a few weeks now. I love the basing action I'm seeing, and I love the volume on the up days and the low volume on down days. Today, spiking back up again and closing at 403, up 41 cents, 11%. Nice close. Certainly one of the higher closes of the last few weeks. And more importantly, a run now and a test of the 4.5 range. Target may be in range. Then I'll be looking for something around 5.5 and 7. FCX, steady as she goes, breaks out, extends, wedges, and pops again. Today's high was the highest level since June, reaching 40 for the first time since June. The extension target and the double top here is now 43, followed by 47. Geo has been taking off since we issued it. You can see over the last week or so, it's gone from 990 to about 1244, and my target is going to be upwards of 14.5, 15. HLIT hit a new high today, but reversed and formed a negative day, reversal day of sorts. But I'm still confident that at some point we're going to see 17.5 and 19. INMD popped out, pulled back a wedge, and popped again. Today it backed off resistance, but my target remains 43.5 3/4, and eventually high 40s to 50. LI exploded yesterday, last 3 days in a row actually, and today I had an inside day and not a bad one. If it can stall for here for a few days, I think the next target is 25. MGNX broke out, extended, reached my target, and then pulled back. Now it's resuming its advance, and once it takes out 7.5, I'm looking for 10. OM exploded and pulled back. Looks like it retested successfully. Today it jumped out and up and through 22, up to 22.41, finished 22.13, up 105 or 5%. I need volume to pick up on it, but the next target is going to be 26.6 1/4 and then 29.30. Puma, PBYI is wedging. Nice long base and a run up and breakout. There's some resistance at the gap up around 490 to 5. Your next target is 6.5. PERI coming out of a base. Looks like it's going to extend and run into the 32.3 zone. That's my target. PI made a new high today, but reversed. After getting up to 130, it backed up to 118, but finished 121.5. Not a good day for it, but after a run up from the 1023 range to 130, I can see why it might have backed off. And my targets now are 145 and 165. Purple, based out, broke out, retested, now moving again. Targeting 6 and 7.5 still. Ring, well, this software stock had a big big drop, but you can see the left shoulder, head, right shoulder with a wedge pattern and a breakout. Today's pop got it to the declining tops line or near it at near 39.5 and then backed off a little bit. Well, quite a bit. Still was near flat on the day, but based on the volume and impact, and the pattern I'm seeing, I think the stock should make a run at about 42. Beyond that, 45. SKYT broke out, pulled back in a falling wedge, held support. It's moving again. Once he gets to 10, 10 and a quarter, I'm looking for a move to 12 3/4, 13.5, and 16. TBLA exploded and pulled back. We put a day trade on it, a swing on it. Notice for 3 days it held support and it's been vaulting ever since. From the 239 range yesterday to today's high at 302. My target's 3 1/4, 3 3/4. Beyond that, 5. VRNA popped out. We put a swing on it today, I believe it was. It did back off after reaching 14 1/4 to finish at 1360. That was still up 70 cents or 5.5%. I think the stock may be headed for 16.5 and 17 3/4, 18. And finally, ZYME coming out of a beautiful long base and then pulling back the wedge. I like the overall look of it. My target is now $10. Stay tuned on that one too. That's a quick look at more than 20 of our swing trades over the last month. And this is HP signing off for now. I'll talk to you tomorrow.